we though? Can we?
It is started, so give me a second. Just starting Twitch.
You sure?
He started.
It hasn't started yet. I think Twitch is now online. Yeah, I think everything's
Yes,
good.
at least the page refreshed.
Right. I like how I have the beginning shortly screen, but whenever we do start actually playing, it's already time to start the stream.
Right.
My before screen was supposed to be like, we're gonna spend 5 minutes before we actually start, but then we spent like an hour just talking about random shit, so...
The
thing is,
It is not
random,
happen.
that's the issue.
In it.
yeah, it's just random. Although, actually, I was gonna talk about my day today. Because as I was leaving from work, one of my colleagues she lives like close to me. She was also gonna go grab the train, and she was like, "Oh, you can go ahead since you're in a rush." And I'm like, "No, I kind of have to be there in what is now an hour ago, but I know that we never start on time, so it's fine." Yeah, so here we are. I am glad, however, that I wrote down what you guys were doing last time, because I barely remember last session. You guys remember
Oh, yeah,
last
sorry.
session?
Yeah. I have my notes.
I will be honest, I
yeah,
might have been beyond tipsy at that point for the whole session. Hopefully it wasn't noticeable, but...
From my perspective, after the whole Derkin fiasco,
Mhm.
No, the fiasco,
basically-
the one where Derkin rescued your sorry ass from the fight. Yes.
Don't interrupt.
Uh-huh.
After the Derkin fiasco, we started fighting our reflections in the mirror world, while the other ones kept coming in. Then a lot of bullshittery regarding the Avaris happened, and oh no, we are invisible. Wait, and I started killing all the guys. The other
All two
two
of
were
them?
doing all 2 or 3 of them, yeah. The other 2 guys were
No,
doing
you see,
something
there were
else.
actually more than half a dozen of them, but you killed 2. The others made a quick escape to the real world.
Actually, considering the amounts I've killed in the previous session, it's like 5 now. But again, I'm not the fiasco maker.
You killed 2 while in the whole invisible thing, which is what you were trying to brag about.
Okay, so let me just go here, rectangle, black. So
Oh boy.
I'm going to make a small diagram. Sorry, guys. Can you see it?
The steel line.
Yeah, I'm going to make a diagram. I'll make a graph. So here
Oh boy.
is time. And time, I'm going to put it in big letter.
Oh well,
they're
it's barely
not big.
visible. What?
What? Time is barely visible. Makes sense.
No, the size of the writing.
There it is. Time. And the other one here is complete bullshittery. No, assholeness.
Is this going to be a graph of Robert's playtime?
Yeah, Robert's playtime.
Are we going to live here?
That's
like,
going to be a
the
flat
next,
line at the top.
I know, 10
GM,
hours?
Can
There you
give
go,
me some-
I'll help you.
Thank you, thank you, my friend. Can you give me tokens of these 2 guys?
They are on the right. What do you
No,
want
that's not
them?
my
He
point.
wants to plot each person. That's the whole thing he's going
Yeah.
to do, and
There-
then he's going to try to be funny and call me an asshole when he's being the asshole the whole time.
There you go.
So basically, Derkin starts on the 0, 0.
You can just draw the line
So-
and end up where, and I'll put them at the end.
Okay, wait, I'll change the color. So there can. Oh, you're blue, right? Your beard is blue, so you're this one. And I'm going to put free hand. So you start here, and with time you're doing this. See?
Oh, exponential. Nice.
Meanwhile,
Yes, really, having saved your life was the tip of the was really what really threw it off.
what color would you say is Avarice color?
Look at below, you have the
Orange.
color of each person. Everybody's is the
No,
light
no,
blue
no.
thing.
But, well, that's not my
Orange.
question. Orange, right? I was also going.
I know it's
for
not
orange.
your question, but it's what you should be asking because then it can be matched to the thing in the legend in the bottom, and it's self-explanatory then.
Then I'll
So
change my
this
color.
is what's happening with Avarice. So Avarice started, nyam nyam nyam, suck his ass up there in the complete assholeness. And as time went by, he saved the innocent librarian with my help while we were being abandoned by Durkin. And he made me invisible, allowing me to kill multiple mirror creatures. So his complete assholeness is going down as time goes by. This is my graph.
Did it
Okay.
take you the
And
whole
this-
2 weeks to come up with this joke?
No. I thought of it like 5 seconds after the last session.
Uh-huh.
And I ignored it completely afterwards.
Right. So, with that out of the way,
Mhm.
can you delete that so I don't accidentally delete something?
You wait. You don't want this to
No.
remember this?
No.
Can I put him in? It is in the corner, like.
No. You can remove it.
Or you can have it removed.
You'll have it in your mind, don't worry. So, with that out of the way, Durkin, you wanted to recap?
I can.
Because you were gonna start, and then he said, "Let me, let me do a graph."
Look at this graph.
Take a look at this graph.
So we inspected the reflections of ourselves that were standing still in the mirror dimension,
Mhm.
and it seems that when they die inside that mirror dimension, they just simply disappear. So something there about the behavior of the mirror space. Avarish was using his magic to heal us, and one of the random side effects of that was to make everyone around him invisible, which Robert has mentioned earlier. And like I just said, Robert then tests that this does not break under combat, very non-meta, and immediately rushes back into the room and starts attacking the doppelgangers. After which they quickly start running out of the room into the library.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember
the-
why they started running
notes.
into the library, or when they started?
When, yes, the why is more guesswork, but it was just after 2 of them got clobbered.
Yeah, there was.
So I'm not exactly sure if it might have to do with suddenly them dying, or with all of them having crossed into the room. But it was something that happened close together.
Check something. Okay, I don't. All of the questions that I have don't really fit to ask for today, so I'm gonna move into another thing, which is. Let me put here. You wanted to run after. Well, Robert wanted to run down into. Do this on the other screen. Run out to chase the creatures. I think you, Durkin, were also going to run after. the creatures. Before that, give me a... I want to say perception. I'm always trying to find a way to not say perception, but this is a perception.
Sometimes it just is what it is.
Since you're the one
be.
recapping, I want to...
Sometimes it do be like that.
Just roll perception for me, Derek. Okay. As you're running out of the room, pondering why these creatures might have started running out, you notice that there are no other creatures inside of the mirror dimension. And if you recall correctly, they didn't disappear because of Aparis.
Sorry.
If you remember, while you were talking and doing your things, you could see them slowly make their way inside to the real world, out of the mirror dimension. And as you're running out to join with Robert, you notice that there is none left.
But they all visibly walked out.
Yes.
No? That's what...
Yes. What I mean is, there's none left, not because they're invisible. There's actually none of them.
You're pointing out that there are no reflections. Is that what you're pointing out?
Yes.
So the mirror is no longer working.
No, there's no reflections, and there's no... There was a group here that was slowly making their way inside. Remember?
Okay. Got your point. Yes, okay.
They are no longer here.
They might have...
They might have all...
I thought they might have all crossed.
They all crossed, yes. That's what I mean.
Yes.
I just wanted to point that out so you don't forget.
Okay. It sounded a bit like you're trying to remind us that some stragglers might have become invisible.
No.
But I
I'm
thought
pointing
they
out
had
the
all
exact
crossed.
opposite.
Yeah.
That there are no stragglers and they all crossed. And it's not when they started being killed, it's when they all crossed that they all moved down. And yeah, that's what I wanted to point out. So, getting back into it, if I recall, give me a second, we had Abaris cast something and everything around him went invisible.
Yes.
Which includes both of the librarians. They were, however, holding on to you, if I recall correctly.
Yes, they were.
And you can still feel and see their hands on your robe. All four hands. And I believe you are going to cast Detect Magic. At least that's what I wrote down in the chat. I can tell you that Detect Magic will not find any magic on either of them.
Okay. No, I did cast, or
Yep.
I didn't get the results. Was that it? I remember you saying that they didn't detect any kind of magic on them.
I don't think I said anything. I think it was just, you're going to do this, and then we ended there.
Okay. Trying to remember if I do remember something. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let me get my character sheet.
If you want
Okay, so I don't detect any kind of... No, I got it. So I don't get any information about them having... I don't know.
Nope. What I was gonna say is I can, while you think, I can fill time with describing what is happening on the other side as they both run out to...
Yeah, but I'm going to cast more spells, basically.
Oh boy.
I have to spend them.
Actually, you said roll that, but you didn't roll... magic effect, did I? I did.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna cast?
I'm going to cast. Let's see.
Oh shit! I didn't save
it is-
the voice
actually
duplication
useful.
thing.
Actually useful. Okay, so I have like 3 level 1 spells left to cast, if I'm not mistaken.
Just 3? Considering they were doubled?
I've spent a few slots healing and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because let me check something real quick, if I'm not mistaken.
You are currently under the effect where you have to use double your spell slots. Or if you don't, the random effects will happen anyway whenever your
Yes.
deity chooses. Might as well make use of it.
Yes. Just describe the stuff. I'll do my stuff. Don't worry.
Need me to do something, or?
No. Just go ahead. I'm doing some stuff here.
Oh, okay. Also, I'm not duplicated right now, am I?
No, you're
Yeah.
not.
Making sure that it wasn't accidentally enabled, because I forgot to save that. So, Derrican and Roberts, you run out back into the library. Also, the music is not playing the correct one. I don't have it set to automatic. Run out into the corridor. You still manage to see through the very dim light that shines from the windows. It's almost pitch dark, but there's still some very, very ambient light. You see a shadow run across the end of the hallway, where, if you recall, your passageway was at the end of a corridor. You can still see some of these creatures run out further into the library.
Okay.
And that's it. We're going to run after
Charge.
them, right?
Yep. Can I charge them?
What, sorry?
Charge. Like, run in big bonk.
Run and big bonk. Do remember that it is pretty dark, so if you're gonna run in the dark, I need you to roll me an acrobatics.
Okay, wait. Then...
As well as
what else?
Durkin. If you're also gonna run or just walk after them, or...
Let me think if this works the way I think it does before embracing this lifestyle. Okay. So, and like, do I see a pack of many, or how is it?
You just see
Shadows?
Vult. How do you say that in English?
Silhouette,
Shadow?
maybe?
Like, yeah, it's
Silhouette?
like a silhouette just very quickly running out, and you no longer see it at the end of the hallway.
Literally, what? I'm so stupid. Literally, it's written here what this does, and I don't. Why are my reading comprehension skills so low?
Because you use AI with IDs. You've got brain rot.
How many uses do I have of my other ability? There's not the token on the field. Sorry.
You can also put your token.
Oh,
Just-
yeah, right.
Just drag your...
Yeah, I'm putting it here. Need to see the amount. It's two times. Nice. So, given that we are in the dark, I'm going to spend one movement action, Pumba, to get a buff for a minute.
You would be somewhere over there, by the way.
I just wanted to not, put myself in the middle of your thingy. I'm gonna put
That's fine.
the eye maybe. And I and 10, or you can go only up to. Put 9. I want this, please.
Are you?
And then I can after them.
What is this? Every time you miss because of concealment.
The thing is the other part that's highlighted with the link.
Other part that's highlighted? What do you mean?
Just before normal.
With hyperlink. Just before normal.
Oh, oh, okay. Yeah. Sure, that counts.
You also had the reading comprehension skills that I had, because I was like, okay, I remember putting this in my list of useful stuff, but why? Then I was like, this is why. Okay.
No, I didn't read everything. I was just like, oh, in melee, whenever you miss because of concealment. Okay, sure.
The thing is, past me did the homework for future me.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So Robert spent some time remembering his training, and he moved forward. Just move no bonk, because I won't be able to get to it.
Highlight what we're talking about. You do not need to make acrobatics checks to move at full speed while blinded. This isn't exactly blinded, but it's in darkness. It's the same thing.
I mean, if
it's not, it will be now, because when you're in dark, you're blinded. It's the same thing. Like, you can't see.
Exactly. Unless someone makes a character that actually exploits blind, and then we need to rework on this ruling.
Yeah.
No, because it's similar. The game does treat it similarly, I believe. You just
Yeah.
if your character is blind from source, it might
If
have
it's
blind.
it's the rules as written and rules as whatever.
Intended.
Rules as intended. Yeah. Yeah. If it's as written, it probably doesn't work, but I mean, physically it makes sense. Okay, so you run at full speed down the corridor.
No. I can't run because it takes a turn, I believe. A movement.
Sure,
Right.
you spend some time there. Can you have time to maybe run ahead if you want to?
Actually, well, like, I can't really see him. I don't know.
You can't
he has
see
light
him.
on him, but I can hear that he has not moved, and I would follow him.
To the best of your ability.
Exactly.
All right. Robert, you take some time to prepare yourself, your training.
Yeah, it's like 3 seconds, and I start running back.
Yeah. You can both hear the creatures running throughout the library. Not really easy to tell where they are. You just hear the echoes throughout the hallway. But you run out, and Dirkin, you notice that Robert was right next to you, and he starts running.
When you say notices, what
Sound.
do you mean?
Sounds. You
do I
make
Sounds.
sound.
Oh, it's sound.
Sounds.
Oh, it's sound. Okay.
Yeah, because someone's right next to you, it starts running, you can definitely hear that.
Okay.
In a quiet library where you can just hear echoes in the distance, it would be pretty noticeable. You want to run after him?
Yes.
Keeping in mind you can't see in the dark, you will have to roll an acrobatics check.
The alternative would be moving at half speed, or I'm trying to move at full speed, and he's also moving at full speed, right?
He's running, yeah, he's moving at full speed. You would be moving slower, just making sure you don't trip over any books or anything that might have been left behind.
Okay. Decent.
Yeah, you run after him. There's maybe 1 or 2 books in the way that you kick, because you guys took the books all out of the bookshelf, left them on the floor. You might have kicked down a stack, but aside from that, it doesn't stop your movement. As you reach the end of the... Here. If you recall... Oh. Let me also remove this guy here. He's not here. He's not here. She's not here. You recall you were somewhere up there.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping in mind it's almost pitch dark. There's like a very faint light coming from the window, and that would be why you could see where you were going. You do see the same silhouette that you saw run the edge of the hallway. You do see it from the corner of your eye running down the stairs as you originally ran with the other one. However, if you listen closely, you can see that they are not just on your right. There seems to be one or two of them also to your left. So they have spread out throughout the whole library. My question to you is, are you going to run after them? Are you going for the door, or are you going to try to kill them one by one?
Oh, are they doing something recognizable? Are they searching books? Are they just running around?
Give me a perception.
Yes.
Imagining you running out the corridor, realizing that they're not right there, and you're trying to see where they are.
Yes.
While Durkin is like thinking, Robert came here to kill monsters and read books about killing monsters.
Okay.
So,
and it's too dark to
while
read.
and it's too dark to read. Eh? I'm all out of books. So while he's like thinking of what would be the rational way of doing things,
Yep.
I run towards the closest town so I can kill it.
The most noticeable one would be the one that ran down the stairs.
You mean the future to be X sound? Yes.
Okay. So, Durkin, as you take a moment to ponder, you do hear that Robert just bolts in the direction of the silhouette that you just saw. As you take a little bit of a moment to figure out what the other things are trying to do. They seem to be talking in tongues, and from what you can tell, there's at least two of them still on the floor you're at. And they are in the opposite direction of where Robert ran.
So you said there's
They
the
are
one that ran down the stairs that...
Yes.
Go ahead, sorry.
There's a few more downstairs, but from what you can hear closest by, there are two talking to each other in tongues. Yes. You can hear two distinct voices talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you can hear. Keeping in mind, Robert is just running down.
Running, yeah.
Yep.
So other than the one on the stairs that Robert is chasing, these are the closest ones?
These are the closest ones, yes. Maybe one or two corridors down from where yours was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then take to Robert. Robert, after that, there's two more behind here.
Are you gonna shout that? Because he's already gone.
Oh,
From what you can tell, he's already
shout,
far away. He's not gonna hear you if you talk.
it would be shouty because Dakin would not know exactly where he is, so he could. He's running, so it would be shouty. I'm not sure if how loud would it need to be, but it would be shouty.
All right, you shout out to him that there's two there, and what do you do?
I then okay. Maybe I don't need to shout as loudly because Derkin then chases Robert to try to focus on one first, and then come back for the others.
All right. You run in. You have low light vision, right?
Low light, yes. Not dark.
Yeah, it's still too dark for you. You wouldn't be able to see it. But it is light enough where you don't need to worry about your step. Just because you have low light, you can tell the difference. It wouldn't be enough for you to fight or anything, but just to know that there's nothing on the floor in front of you, it's enough. I'm sure we've all walked in the dark and we could see things even though it was pretty dark. That kind of thing.
Yes.
You've also went back and forth on this like 4 or 5 times already in the past hour. So you would remember where things kind of are. You run after Robert. He's already running down the stairs with considering how you can barely see the stairs, he's running with like an inhumane ability. He must have really remembered where the stairs are. You need to be a little bit more careful, or if you're gonna run down them, you'll need to give me an acrobatics so you don't fall.
The arcane will have to take a little bit longer.
Okay.
I mean, Darkin could slide on the rail. You can feel it. You can feel it.
Whee!
In
But
the
I'm betting I also need an acrobatics check for that.
Okay.
in the meantime, Abaris, do you know what you wanted to do?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Give it to me. What do you want to do?
Okay. Just as a mental check, I've looked at the spells I've cast, and I have a question. Did it double my total slots? Like, for example, if I have 6 spell total, but only had 4 left at the time where they were doubled, would I have
It's
8 or 12?
It's double your slots, but if you had cast them, it's already cast. So if it went from
double.
6, if it went from 6 to 12, and you already had cast 2, you now have 10.
Okay.
It's like
that's
an extra full whatever many spells you could cast at maximum.
Okay. I thought it could have been like if I had cast a spell and
No.
that spell wouldn't be doubled, for example.
Nope.
For example, if I had 4 spells left, I would only have 8 instead of 12.
It's a full plus whatever many spells you could cast.
Okay, then I have 7 level 2 spells left. Currently.
Don't make me regret this.
And
Go
I
on.
have 13 level 1 spells left.
Okay, so what did you want to do?
I'm just going to cast shit randomly. I want to summon this, not really randomly. It has a purpose, okay?
Okay, go on.
But I have to actively spend spells. Okay, like I'm 13 and so I want to cast Summon Monster because it's kind of useful.
Sure.
If the beasties come back, I want to be protected. The librarians, I don't think are going to be very useful.
Summon monster. You want to remind everyone what that does?
It summons an extraplanar creature for 5 rounds currently, and it can appear anywhere 35 feet from me.
Okay. What are you gonna do with that? Also, what kind of... Do you have to say what kind of creature it is, or...
It just summons something randomly, I think.
No, there's a list you can choose from.
I can choose? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Summon monster Pathfinder.
Summon monster 1.
The one.
Okay. It's 1, yes.
So you can choose from dire, rat, dog, dolphin, eagle, fire beetle, poisonous frog, pony, horse, or viper, snake. It's here.
I want a lemur. evil, a devil lemure.
What? Where is that? What?
In
Summon
the
monster.
20...
Summon monster 2,
Huh? Level 2,
right?
yes.
Summon monster 2.
It was-
No, no.
sorry.
Table. Summon monster.
1.
Is it? It's a level 2 spell, right? Summon monster 1.
Summon monster
No,
1 is
It's
level 1.
level 1. Level 1.
Yeah, it's the table above.
Okay, sorry. I want...
I thought you were using level 2 spells, no?
No. I'm not
Yeah,
able
this-
to really use them right now. I'll use them later. I have ones that I can actively expand. Level 2 without having
Expand.
to be in combat. Okay, so summon monster 1, it's a level 1 spell, and I want to get a deagle.
A deagle.
A deagle. The eagle. No, it's just an eagle.
All right. So
Worst case scenario, I'll just get an army of ponies or something like that.
both of the random effects are useful for you. So I don't know what your patron would find most interesting.
The patron chooses what he finds the most funny.
Yeah.
Has the most potential for chaos.
Okay. So before that, what were you thinking about casting next?
Next,
It's important. I needed to know your motivation for the next spell.
I wanted to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Give me what
Protect.
sanctuary is.
Whenever an opponent tries to attack the awarded creature or NPC, even with a target spell, must attempt a will save. So it's a protection. There's an additional roll for attacking me.
Yeah, but it only lasts 1 round per level. It's not going to last that long.
It's 5 rounds, yes.
Are you going to use it for... Because there's no creatures nearby. Except the librarian, which is invisible.
Are both librarians invisible or just one?
Yes, both of them. What I mean is the not real librarian is invisible.
Okay, I want to cast Levitate on myself then.
Levitate. Levitate.
To move myself upwards and downwards for 5 minutes is kind of useful. Let me just note this down because I will need to keep track of this.
Sure. So for the first spell, you this is why it was important for you to tell me what else you were thinking of.
And 12 level ones. Yes.
You have a vision of you casting Levitate on yourself, and that Levitate lasting a lot longer than it would usually. And then
I'll be walking on air.
You're pulled back to your current situation as you're casting your first spell, your summon monster, and you have a vision of you returning to the library, and it's not dark anymore. You can actually see. But then you notice that there's no source of light, but you can still see.
Are there colors?
There are colors. That's the interesting thing. Give me 1 second. Where is Carla? I don't know about this one. Which one do you prefer?
Okay, so it's very simple for me. If I can see, I won't stumble, which is not very funny because I'll be able to see. But if I can levitate myself, I can do all kinds of wacky stuff. I can go on top of buildings, watch people from windows, drop on my enemies from above, moonwalk on the air. It is pretty fun.
I don't think it's going to be that interesting, but you picked your poison. Yeah, you do that. You cast Levitate upon yourself. And Levitate lasts for another second. Three rounds.
Bruh. Bruh. I thought it was going to be like all day.
No. I said it was longer. You didn't really have a chance to see how long.
I mean, yeah, I only see a few seconds into the future, right?
Yeah. Neither of them was going to be that interesting. One would be more helpful, definitely.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
He's not going to find it amusing that you can see in the dark. That was the other thing. So
Yeah, that was also my argument. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Sorry. At the end of the session, I took some Z's. So, did I see them running out of the room?
You didn't see anything because they were invisible.
Did I hear them running out of the room or talking about it?
You can't hear them. Yeah, they were talking about, hey, I'm invisible. And ran out. Well, you can't hear them anymore.
Doesn't cross. You said sound doesn't cross?
It does, but you sound like you're in an aquarium, like you're underwater.
Hmm.
So you can hear them talking about something like invisible. I think Robert yeah. He exclaimed?
Words are hard. Exclaimed.
I exclaimed, I think it's correct.
Exclamated? No, it's exclaimed. He shouted saying, hey, I'm invisible, and went to whack a creature, and it didn't disappear and ran out.
Okay. Okay. Let me talk with the librarians then for a bit. I'm also going to cast a few other spells, but
What's it?
But mind you, we did, me and Robert did say stuff inside the room before leaving, I think, last session.
okay.
I don't remember exactly what you said.
Me either. Exactly, I don't either, but it was just the whole, we're going out.
Okay, I'm going to do something, and I'm going to assume that the librarian actually has like high intelligence.
Has she had high intelligence so far?
No. But I'm a dreamer.
This is wishful thinking at its best.
I mean, she could have high intelligence in low
If she could,
wisdom.
I was just joking with the whole. No, I know she does. Sounds a bit like. I know she doesn't, but I'm hoping that she will now.
I mean, she could be very intelligent, but very not wise.
Okay, sorry. Before that, you cast Levitate on yourself, which is going to last an extra three rounds, right?
Oh yeah, you didn't roll for it yet. Yes.
I didn't. I just rolled. So you have not even a vision, but you have an idea of a group of trolls, a tribe of trolls, hunting you to hunting you to make dinner out of you. But you're constantly bombarded by visions of what they're going to do next, and you can anticipate that and plan accordingly.
Okay, so I get limited precognition, I guess.
Against this one specific scenario of a group of trolls trying to make dinner out of you.
Okay.
Your other thing is you meet a nobleman.
Okay.
The next... Actually, let me put it this way. Shadius Voltaire has come to his senses and has decided to gift you a horse without any markings as a sign of eternal friendship. That clearly can't be right, so there's a group of trolls trying to make dinner out of you.
Right now, or is there like a tribe hunting me in the outside world? Or
In the near future.
Okay, in the near future, I'll get hunted by trolls, sure.
Yes, and I
And
need
I'll
to
get
write this
limited
down before I
recognition.
forget it.
And I'll get limited precognition against them, so I'll hopefully survive.
Yeah, there you go. Go on. You were gonna ask. You're gonna ask them something.
Okay.
Oh, what
Okay,
have I done?
You have to keep track of all this crap, not me. I don't care.
Go on.
I'm not even writing this down.
I wrote it down.
I don't. I didn't. And that's how it's going to stay. I'm going to turn to them and say this. Okay, you remember what was written in the note, right? The exact steps that we had to take to solve all this? And kill all the creatures, right?
Give me a second. Where is it?
And you have to tell me exactly which one of them is talking, okay? When they answer.
They're both invisible.
Doesn't matter, but humans can triangulate sounds, right?
Sure.
3D sound. We can know if they come from the right, to the left, backwards, forward, depending on our position. And I know where they are because they're touching my ropes.
Give me. You're not gonna like the answer. Both of them let go of your robes.
Why?
And you can hear like rummaging from both of them.
Okay.
And you hear... Where is it? Now you hear double, right? Now you hear
Just
double,
making sure.
right? Just making sure.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, I can't read the note. I can't read the note. It's invisible. It's invisible.
She's number than I thought. God damn it.
With what note?
I was
The-
hoping for something like...
He had the
Didn't say
notes.
anything like that.
The note that you, Durkin, had, and you gave it to her so she could try to remember something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You try to look it up, and it's invisible along with her.
Yes. But I was hoping that one of them would say, no. But it didn't happen because she's number than I thought. Okay. How did she get this job exactly?
You can't expect me to remember these things.
They can see my face, but I'm very disappointed right now.
They can, because you're not invisible. Only they are.
They can see my disappointed face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's better then. There's something good comes out of this.
Just so you know, I rolled a 2.
For what? Sorry.
For her remembering the thing.
That's not the important part, really. But yes. I would hope for like a... I don't know. What could she have rolled that would be relevant in this case?
You did summon, what was it, a dog or something?
Deagle.
A deagle. A desert eagle.
Okay, I'm gonna re-use something that you've already seen before, but no one on stream has seen before. There you go.
What?
Yes!
There you go. That's your summon. How long does it last again?
It lasts not very long, just 5 rounds. It's very short time.
I need to ask, is he the nice one or the angry one?
The nice one. Don't you see the eyebrows?
I'm pretty sure summon monsters should be mad. Just saying.
Okay.
That's stereotyping. We don't do that here.
That's all I wanted. I'm sorry.
Are you gonna direct it to do anything, or it's just gonna stand there menacingly?
I tell them to look after the librarians. I assume that they're invisible, but they still have some kind of spell. Does the dog do anything in particular with one of them?
No.
What's a dog doing?
What the dog doing? No, it just runs around them,
Go on.
wagging its little tail.
Do you want to do anything else?
I want to
Break free. Sorry. I'm the one doing it now.
I held myself back from doing it, and then you did it. Let me think. They're not hurt, right?
They're not. Neither is.
Okay.
Also,
And I want
Robert,
to-
you're breathing into the microphone.
Sorry.
Very distracting. It's kind of weird. I want to cast minor image. To see if
What
I
is-
can-
You mean mirror image?
No, minor image.
Oh?
That's the name of
You
the
cannot
spell.
vote yet.
Aha!
What is that? When,
Basically, I create a small illusion. It's like a hologram of myself that lasts for concentration plus 2 rounds. It can only move and do very small sounds. It can't talk.
okay, what do you
Like,
intend to do with this? Besides just, casting random shit because you can. What is your...
I'm trying to. This is related to mirrors and copies. I want to see if I get a reaction out of any of the librarians with this. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get something out of them.
Okay. 171, what is this? Wait. No, I'm reading the wrong thing. 142. I was like, why is it the troll thing again?
Would I get like 2 tribes of trolls?
Yes.
Instead of the precognition?
Yes.
Okay, I would be able to see twice as long into the future.
No, double the plans. Because they're not both
Oh.
trying to do the same things. It is... Oh, wait. Toner point. Wait. Huh? The eyes of the towards what he wants? Oh. Oh, okay, this is a lot less interesting than what I thought. And then the other one is 772. 772.
Oh boy.
Okay, this is funny, but I can't give you a premonition for this one. Because it ruins the whole thing.
Yeah, but I don't care. It's the patron that chooses, so...
Okay, so... what were you trying to do again? Mirror image?
Minor
Minor image. So... one of them is... suddenly in your hands, you get a box. And it has some instruction on how it works. You just point it at a piece of paper and you say what you want drawn, and the drawing shows up. As far as you can tell, there's something demonic inside of the box, like something probably not good to open. And then the other one is nothing happens. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. Nothing happens. So, as you come to your realization, you don't have a box with you, so your spell just... yeah, it worked fine. You created a mirror image of minor
Why am I
image.
more scared than I would be like if it was like you fall into a volcano or something?
A minor image of yourself. What did you want to do with the image?
Okay, I wanted to do like dance moves and see if I get the reaction of the librarians.
Okay. What do you do? Just watch the librarians?
Hear the librarians. I can't watch them.
Yeah. Just hear anything?
Yes. Like, what else am I going to do right now?
Okay. Nothing happens.
There's no reaction. No gas.
Or, to quote a great game, nothing interesting happens.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Okay.
How long does
Epic
your
game
image last again?
Just let's say 5 rounds.
Concentration plus 2 rounds. It's as long as you're concentrating on it. Plus 2 rounds.
Yeah, I don't care anymore. I just let it go.
Okay.
Don't.
So you remember how it's supposed to disappear after 2 rounds, or about 12 seconds?
Yes.
It disappears past 6 seconds. You're not really sure. Did you cast the right spell?
Why? Did you just half all my durations?
No. You think your spell functioned as intended when it actually hasn't. This delusion lasts for 1 round after the spell ends.
You cut my time in half for duration.
No, you stopped concentrating, and instead of lasting 2 rounds, it lasted 1 because your delusion dispelled. You didn't actually cast anything. It did take up your spell slot.
Good. I want to do it again.
Yes.
It just malfunctioned.
Let me see. Try it again.
It did say that the delusion dispelled, so you can actually know that it malfunctioned.
Okay. Let's try it again because I want to get a reaction out of the librarians. Now I'm at 10 level 1 spells. Only 10 level 1 spells.
Okay. Do you have any magical items on you?
Let me check. I think I have something. Let me just verify my inventory.
What's the other one? 401?
I have a headband of alluring charisma +2.
Okay.
Which I'm wearing. If you break it, you buy it.
Okay, this is so stupid that it's just funny.
Go ahead.
Boris,
Yes.
did you celebrate anything special during the winter? Something about a man giving gifts to to children? Or was that not part of your...
It's part of Rabari's religion, yes. Let's say so.
It is? Just making sure.
Yes, it's Krunkelwinkel. He's a Krunkelwinkel.
Okay. You have a vision of
Krunkelwinkel?
a certain tree adorned with like some weird balls and images of a hanging man with beard and red clothes.
Oh, it's the Bubenschmittel.
There's also some strangely multicolored paper packages under this this tree. Each one of them has a label.
About that. I don't know what's that though. We don't do that. That's not our tradition.
Yeah,
That's something else then.
that is one of them.
We just give everyone the pig's head. You know, it's food. It's good for.
What is the other one? 570?
We don't wrap it
Oh.
up. Okay, but I just see those images, nothing else?
No, that was it. Okay. Okay. Avarius, your other vision is you were trying to make an image of yourself, right?
Yes.
You see that instead you've conjured some kind of jellyfish. But then you look at yourself, you are actually the jellyfish, so you made an image of yourself?
The Patriot Pigs. I don't have a choice in this. Let me know.
The thing is, you're a jellyfish in land. So you're gonna...
Oh, it's an actual jellyfish.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying jellyfish like slime or something.
No. An actual jellyfish.
An actual jellyfish. Okay. Then I die. If you pick that. Most likely.
Do I want to let you die?
Or just roll a die.
You can keep casting.
It's still on the stack.
Maybe there's another random thing that saves him. You never know.
Because
Second.
if you pick this, if I pick this, you will die. Now, do I want you in my realm so soon? Well, there's still so much fun to be had with all of these spells. No. Suddenly in front of you is a tree resembling, I'll put it out of character, Christmas. There's a Christmas tree in front of you with presents under it.
Ooh, present.
Okay. Ooh, presents. I go and get the presents.
There's also the... Did you break concentration? Because you were casting something and you've made a mirror image of yourself.
I don't care. Of course I lost concentration. It's presents. Who gives a shit? I want the
Where is
presents.
the tree?
Can I see it?
It's in front of him where he cast the spell. It doesn't say exactly what's in the presents. So...
the big table of stuff, I guess. Please get me a big cast sword plus 10. Not really. I can't carry a sword. I'm weak as shit.
So let's say there's...
Cock ring of stamina.
Let's say there's 2 presents here.
Yes. Okay.
Hold on. There is a ukulele made out of wood.
Okay.
And the other one is... So you unwrap the other presents. Clearly the... not only does the... Hold on. Not only does your mirror image disappear, but the creature that you summoned also expires.
Makes sense.
Hi,
doggy.
You have a goblet.
Is it the Holy Grail?
No.
Oh.
It is adorned with intricate... Hold on. Oh, it is adorned with cheerful woodland animals. Like, hedgehogs.
Okay, nice. Is it made of metal or wood?
It is about 6 inches tall. It is wide, bowl-like shaped.
Okay.
Let me see. What is it made of? Oh, it holds about 12 ounces of liquid. It is sturdy construction. Doesn't say what it is.
You can tell me. Is it wood or metal?
Yeah, hold on.
Is it gold? Is it made of gold, made of silver, copper, wood? Basically, I want to sell it.
It is made out of some kind of glass. Is it glass? It is sturdy. No, it's not glass. It's a very thin metal. Give me an appraise.
Sure.
The metal itself might be something like steel, so it wouldn't rust too easily instead of iron. It's not very fancy, but the drawings themselves might fetch a decent price. Just because it's very intricate and... Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you could sell it for like... You know, I don't know, 5-10 gold for a nobleman. They might be interested just because of the drawings.
Okay. I've dilly-dallied enough. Let's go and move on. I'll cast spells as we go.
Do you wanna do anything with the librarians, or are you just gonna stand there with them? Or
I'm going to say to them, please grab onto my clothes again, please. We're getting out of here.
oh,
I can't hear them anymore.
Are you gonna go anywhere with them, or what's the plan?
I want to go outside, I guess. I can't do much here all by myself.
Okay. You take... Oh. Go with them outside. They grab onto you?
Yes. And we muzzle along.
Wait, do both of them simply pass without issue?
Yes.
Because before they were having troubles coming through.
Mm-hmm. They're holding on to him.
Okay. Okay, they get it. So they're both passing because of him, not... Okay. Their own method.
Okay. So back in the library, Robert, you're running after... You ran down the stairs inhumanely after the creature. You're slowly but surely catching up to it, as once you reach down the end of the hallway, you catch up to it. What are you gonna do?
You have to ask. That's
Give me...
The most surprising part is that you took more than 0.33 seconds to roll the dice.
Yep, true. It's this one, right? Two-handed improvised. Yeah, it is.
Roll the 200 dice that you... How many max damage rolls do you want to roll in a row?
It's not max damage rolls. There's 1 6 in there. Out of 4.
But if you look at it, at the rolls, it's like
They're pretty high still. They're decent, yes.
20, 26, 22, 23. There was a rolled one, a low one, which was like 18. No, that was you. 20.
Nope. Yeah. He had a 20 which the rolls themselves were average.
The lowest you've rolled is 20.
Yeah, and that's because it was an average roll of the day.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm overcompensating for the game.
Yeah, yep. So, you catch up to this creature. What did you have in your hand again? Was it a sledgehammer?
It was like a hammer. It was a pun with mirrors because we were going to break mirrors.
Yeah, it was a sledgehammer. Two-handed hammer.
Yeah, something like that.
Do you want to describe how you want to whack it? Because you're gonna kill it?
I mean, I would like to send a message So maybe I want it to be very gaudy. Maybe like is it standing or something?
It was running, and you caught up to it.
Oh, I mean, like hammered his head off in a single blow or something like that.
It's like to the side.
Yeah, to the side, and then maybe like, okay. So Dad flies away,
Okay.
and it fits neatly into a bookcase that was empty.
Let's not go that far, okay? You slam it to the side, and it just slams into one of the bookshelves and falls on the ground, dead.
Okay.
You've now caught up.
Running for a bit. Or...
It was still running, you hit it, and it just ragdolls into the shelf, falls down on the floor.
Okay.
Where's the next noise?
Next noise.
Darkin had told you that there's two up here.
He did tell you that there were two
Before
up there.
he just
Forgot.
runs through me and
runs back up the stairs. Well, you're still coming down the stairs.
Scooby-Doo episode.
No, but there seems to be more down here.
There's more down here?
There are more
Closer.
down here, closer. So,
Okay, so I'm focusing on this. I'm focusing on this floor.
and Durkin made his way down the stairs.
Okay, yeah.
You're gonna try to hunt them
Yeah,
one by one. Okay. Give me a perception, and give me a stealth just in case.
Okay.
This one was running. It wasn't super like gunning for something. You're not sure what. Okay, but you are invisible, so that's a point in your favor.
That's the only good thing in that roll.
Durkin, you heard a loud thunk as two loud thunks. Two loud thunks, which you can only assume was Robert's weapon hitting something, and then something hitting into something. It is a safe assumption that he hit whatever he was attacking, and it fell onto the wall.
Or something, yeah.
You didn't hear any screaming, so you kind of assume Robert is fine. What do you want to do? Because he is now on the prowl and hunting these creatures that are not as distracted as this one was that was running.
Yeah, can see something from where he is currently? Or?
It's too dark. You can try to hear and try to find the nice sound. But
Okay, and does it sound like Robert is close, or he's already quite further in?
give me a perception. Yeah, you can't really tell. Robert is a little bit more cautious now that he realizes that none of them are running. He can just hear some rustling, some voices, so trying to catch them off guard. Because Robert would not want to have the same thing happen that just happened a while ago, right? Where he almost died.
Yep.
Well, he does seem pretty gung-ho about the whole thing, so
yeah,
doesn't seem to be too concerned about himself. Regardless, try to find where Robert may be.
Okay. So Considering
going
this,
towards the sounds.
considering the situation, what I'm gonna say is there can give me roll perception, just roll stealth.
Stealth?
Yeah, and I'll make my. I don't want to micromanage everything, so I'm just gonna give a broad overview based on this.
Two threes in a row.
So Robert tries to figure out where the closest one is, just based on his perceptions. He is currently with the blind fight thing. Managed to.
Just a minute.
It is a minute, but you ran down the stairs, you ran towards something, you killed it, and then you catch one or two of these creatures off guard, also whacking them in the. I'm not gonna need it to roll. You would kill them. You managed to kill off.
Come on. You're removing the fun out of
Okay.
being a fighter creature thing.
Roll 2 attacks.
No, I don't wanna.
Ah!
Roll 2 attacks.
Just
You had the chance to just one-shot creatures. Now you're gonna roll attacks.
yeah.
I'm
You lost
just
your
messing
take
with you.
10.
Did it roll?
No.
It did not for me. Okay. Now
No,
both
it
of them.
did.
3 even.
Oh shit. Hold
See,
on.
I even did minimum damage.
No,
That's-
you had 1. The others were all above average. Proof being that it's 22, which is higher than the lowest so far. Actually, the lowest so far is at 18 right above on the first one. Ah, I see. It was below average rules. Slightly.
Oh, that's what went wrong. Sorry, my headset just broke off. Give me a second.
That's a lot of damage.
It wasn't so much the headset, it was more the thing I'm using to hold the camera or the hand tracking in place. It just decided to snap off.
happens.
Yeah, and it's not on the top or the bottom, it's right in the middle, so now I fixed it. If it's not in the right place. Anyway, yeah, even with your roll low rolls, plus invisible, you find one of them somewhere in one of the corridors closest to you. You grab your sledgehammer, whack it against the bookshelf. It was maybe looking for something, you're not really sure. A few corridors off to where this one was, you quickly find another one, which you also quickly dispose of. And Durkin is
Following the bonks, I guess.
trying to follow the bonks, but by the time you get close to where you think sound is coming from, it's already coming from somewhere else. You never really catch up. However, in the darkness, you do bonk into one of the creatures. You like walk right into it. You kind of can tell that whatever is right in front of you seems to be as confused, but you can't really tell because it's too dark. But it hasn't moved from where it is. It's right in front of you, though. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Almost very quietly take a couple of steps back before trying to make use of this confused enemy to try to have a detonation as close as possible to the creature. Yeah, very quietly throw a very loud bomb is a poetic way to put it.
Okay. Are you not
I step away.
concerned for the books in the library?
Wait, how close? Okay, how close is he to bookshelves? You just said that I'm walking to him. Is it in a corridor? Is it in a large walkway?
It's more in one of the things that had like desks on either side, where you would have to lean over the desk to reach the books if you were to do it manually. So, 5 feet away from one of the bookshelves.
Okay, so the explosion. Well, I could say to avoid that affecting the bookshelf, but yes, they also try to see if it's possible to.
Also chucking a bomb in pitch darkness. You can barely see a little bit of light, but not enough to.
Yeah, but I know where the creature is, and I.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm more concerned. Well, if possible, to avoid that the furniture and the books get destroyed in the process, but
the risk you're willing to take.
I guess, but also I can try to exclude that from the blast area.
Sure, you'll try your best.
Yeah.
But it's still a risk you're kind of willing to take. Like, you'll try not to, but if it happens, well...
But I'm also trying to mention that I can't choose squares not to be affected by the AoE.
It is dark. Can you choose squares when it's pitch dark?
If I know that towards that area is...
Like I said, you'll try your best. Go on.
Yeah. Let's go.
As in, if it happens, like, you'll be upset, but you kind of tried not to.
Also, a cold.
You chuck a bomb. You're pretty sure the creature got hit, but you also heard like a wood cracking. You might have destroyed one of the desks.
A desk is less serious, I suppose.
Yeah, but you did hit the creature, as you heard it yell out in tongues. It's not dead though, and as it spoke out in tongues, both you and Robert can hear other ones reciprocate the speech, also in tongues. You're not sure what they're talking about.
Also, after throwing the bomb, try to move from the position initially that Erkin was initially, so as to. I'm not sure whether or not the creature could tell where the bomb came from, but
if it could, yes, you'll move somewhere else. As you do this,
also trying to be somewhat quiet because obviously at a close distance they might be able to hear. So also trying not to be too careless when moving.
What I was going to say is Abaris, with both of the librarians holding on to you, you join them in the library. It is pitch dark, but you can hear at the... Okay, I was going to say at the end of the hallway, you can hear what appears to be two sets of footsteps running from one side to the other.
Okay, I want to
towards the stairs. Cast light.
I can see the dark.
Yeah, that's fair. Light on what?
Well, if you have
by the way.
having a hovering light in the ceiling would help.
You
On
need to
my
cast
coat.
on your coat.
Ooh,
Um,
that's bound to draw some aggro.
I'm like
he's not invisible, like you are.
True, but still, I'm not sure if the other creatures have dark vision or not.
I don't so
Fair.
On your cloak, he said?
yes, my robe.
Oh,
Whatever you want to. I'm
Um,
going to make it right.
what is more interesting?
Patron chooses.
Yeah, what would he find more interesting, though? This is a hard one. Abarius,
Yes.
what would you say about your own body is your best feature?
My beard.
Your beard. Does that work? No. I mean, it could, but it would be weird.
That's what we're for.
So, I'll use what you cast on instead. So, your first vision, as you cast light on this cloak, is it doesn't indeed shine light, but it also seems to shine light through you. You look down, and your torso has disappeared. You still have your limbs and your head and your everything else is floating, but your torso, like from your neck to your hips, has just disappeared.
Am I going to have to say "oh bother" and then like I'll get cut into slices or something like that?
No, it's
In a cartoon?
it's still there. It just disappeared.
That's invisible. Just invisible. Okay.
It is invisible. Yes. What is up with the invisibilities right now?
We have a team. We have a team running, so I guess that's it.
The other thing is you're not sure if it just there's dust particles from your cloak, but you have a very distracting cough. And I think this was also a theme with another random where you started coughing.
I remember something like that. Yes.
And as you're coughing, it alerts other creatures to your presence.
Okay, so which one will it be? Coughing or the cloak?
Hold on. I know the answer now. One of the things you're most proud of is now invisible and you can't see it. I'll take this one.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Something with the hot demon mama you can no longer see.
Oh no.
Yes, because all you can see are your legs, your arms, and your head.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean, she can get there by touch, and I can also do it by touch.
Yeah, but
I
you
don't have
can't.
a body enough to do it by hand.
You can no longer see it. No, you can't show it to anyone.
I'm not the exhibitionist, you know. That's not what my character is. That's
Yeah.
not part of it.
Yes, but you are now a set of walking limbs and a head. That's all people can see. Go on, you
Okay,
cast light. You can now see.
Sure.
Not sure how far away light goes, but
Okay, is there any reaction from the librarians?
second.
This is gonna be a recurring question, by the way.
Hold on. Oh, what happened to you? What happened to you? You're What happened to your body? What happened to your body? What is this? What is this?
Oh, you know, just some wild magic. It happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. It's very common. It just happened, actually.
Are you sure you're the real Labars? Are you sure you're the real Labars?
Yes. Are you the real librarian?
Of course I'm the real librarian. Of course I'm the real librarian.
Then, okay, you now have a sister. Congratulations.
What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that? I'm having way too much fun with the echo, sorry.
Okay. Okay, so do you have a long lost twin sister?
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of.
Then one of you is a fake.
Well, it's obviously her. Well, it's obviously her.
I just don't know which. We'll figure it out.
I told you it's her.
Case.
I told you it's her.
Yes.
You can feel two hands let go of your robe as they're probably pointing to each other.
Calm down. So, worst case scenario, congratulations, you have a twin sister. You have half the workload in the library, so that's nice. But you have to let your parents know that you spontaneously have a new sister and a new daughter. Congratulations, it's a girl, I guess. But that's not for now. First, we deal with the ones that escaped and help my friends. Then we will figure something out about you. Don't worry.
So,
I go towards the sounds.
Towards the sounds, with both the librarians still holding onto your robe.
Are they holding on again?
Yes. They were still, but I said two hands let go, so one for each.
Oh, so they were holding on to me with both hands. Sorry,
yeah.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
It's official. Labars is a one-handed weapon. You don't need both hands.
You walk towards the sound as Durkin and Robert, you see a beam of light coming from upstairs. As you see a floating head and arms of Avaris.
This really is a Scooby-Doo movie.
It's... What have I done? This was not supposed to be a comedic theme, because you guys wanted something gritty and dark and...
Don't worry, George Lucas was also a bit upset that he had realized after making the first movie that, oh shit, I made a movie for kids. So...
Wait, hold on.
You're in good company.
Sorry about that. It's kind of my fault.
Give me a second while we talk to chat. Thank you for the raid, Orca Shield. Hope you're doing well. And yes, like I was saying, we were trying to make this very dark and gruesome, but it turned into a comedic campaign. And hope you had a... hope you had a fun stream. It's not just your fault.
Yeah, but I have a wild magic thing going on, and I'm a bit too jokey.
I mean, yeah, Avar is clearly jokey, but I would say he makes around 40% of the comedy in this series, because me and Derkin are also to blame multiple times.
I just need to start a quote that comes from a song, and you guys start singing. So.
True. And the puns. There's too many puns in this stream.
Yes. I have a list of things I can't say because you guys will start singing, so that's how far we go.
Ever divulge that?
No.
He doesn't want us getting any ideas.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Don't get any ideas.
You understand you could make an AI to using that as the knowledge base to help you prevent future songs from appearing.
Anyway, like I was saying, the disembodied head and arms of Abaris with a cloak of light behind him show up on the top of the balcony, and you can both see it, and you notice that the movement of creatures that were mimicking the librarians downstairs seem drawn towards it as they run up the corridor and start running up the stairs. Now, Durkin, there's light somewhere, so you can actually see something. Robert, it's still hard for you to see something. Aside from the shining light that is the bars. I don't want to do rounds, but if you guys prefer rounds, we can do rounds.
I don't think it's necessary, to be honest.
Only when they reach up to you. Let me also just count how many they were exactly.
If they start coming towards me and I feel threatened, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Or
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you've killed 2.5 of them. There's a lot of them.
And a half?
You mean all of that is outside? Or
Yes.
I thought the 15 was the total of the whole thing, and so
No.
there's already 2 dead.
No. There will be 4 dead, because you guys killed 4. There's a lot of them just roaming around the library right now.
So there are still a dozen of them.
Yeah.
We're still invisible, right?
You're still what?
That's the important bit. Invisible.
Invisible.
As far as you can tell, yes. With the dim light that you have.
Okay.
Yeah? What are you gonna do?
We need to rush back to Avarish, as it seems like they're converging on him,
Mm-hmm.
and he is not invisible.
Yep. Also, attack of
Completely
opportunity.
invisible.
So,
Also,
Uh,
attack of opportunity.
Durkin, you and Robert both run out to the corridor to try to catch them before they run up. Robert, I'll let you do 2 attacks of opportunity against 2 of them. And Durkin, you see them bundled up at the end of the stairway.
You don't need to say that one twice.
You might be able to hit 1 or 2 of them. Or 3.
Don't mind if I do.
They are bunched up as they're fighting each other to get up the stairs.
Why are the numbers blue? What the fuck?
Because you have
Maximum,
both,
minimum?
lowest and the highest in the rolled stuff. That's what I've been
Okay.
saying. That when it has red or green doesn't mean it was max damage. Just means that at least one of the
Yeah.
dice was max.
So you mean both damages were perfectly balanced, like everything should be?
No.
Not quite.
No.
One of them had a 6 and 2 1s, and the other one had a 1 and a 6. So like I was saying, you toss a bomb at the end of the stairway. You manage to hit one of them, splash for the other ones. What is the splash damage again?
It's the minimum damage, so in this case would be 4, I think.
4.
That's what we've been using. Yeah.
Let me see, how much did you hit the other one? 4.
12.
4.
And needs to do save.
You do all of them need to do with the save for the slow, or just one? Just
No, for the slow, just the main target. The others is just the standard reflex save for half splash damage that is in the tooltip right there.
Okay.
42 save.
Reflex. It is a fort. It is +4. Roll 1d24. Yeah, yep. You hit one square on. It was really speeding up towards the stairs, but it slows down considerably. And you said reflex for the other ones.
Yeah.
+5. Same thing, +5. I'm gonna do 2. What is the DC?
15.
15. So both of them take half damage. One of them is probably the one that you hit with a bomb earlier, because it's limping up the stairs. But they do start making their way up. Abarius,
Yes.
you hear fighting going on downstairs. You hear like another explosion. You do, however, notice that there might be creatures coming up the stairs and rushing towards you. As this happens, Robert, you went out into the corridor. You're invisible. So any creature that tried to run past you, you get a free swing at it. You managed to clothesline 2 of them that were running towards the corridor. As you also notice that there's a bomb explosions happening in front of you. So you can safely assume that Dirkin is closer to the stairs than you are.
He's nearby, yes.
He is nearby, yes, as well. Also, what is happening with my hand? Hello.
Hand?
Are you okay? Is it Parkinson or something?
No, the hand
Or his
tracking.
avatar, maybe.
Yeah, the hand tracking was like all the way up. Yeah. When my hand is off screen, it just goes to Narnia.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. There are probably like 5 things running towards you, Abaris. And you can
How far
start.
away from me are they?
You can react whenever you want to, but they are like 50 feet away.
Okay, I'm going to prepare to cast Sunburst.
Okay.
And
What is Sunburst?
okay, so it's basically a sonic attack. It causes 1d8 damage, and every creature affected by it must roll a will save, if I'm not mistaken. Let me read properly stuff. Reading is hard. Give
Is
me a
it
second.
everyone in range, or
42. No, it's okay. It's a 10 feet radius spread, and the range is close. It's 35 feet. I assume I can place it like wherever I want within those 35 feet, and then it will have a
just
Sunburst.
link the spell so I can
It's
give.
there. Yeah, sure. That's my interpretation. There you go.
You had a permanent scar, didn't you?
I don't know if it was already used up.
Hold up. No, you had your character had damage, right? Like besides the scar that you had for your deity, did you have something or not?
Sorry?
Damage on yourself, like scars, physical wounds.
Oh yes, I have in my chest.
Just
Take
that
it.
one, or did you have something else?
I don't think I have more. It's like a lightning pattern thing. If I'm remembering correctly.
While you think of that, I need to run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, then I'll also get some water real quick. Maybe it will jog my mind.
Give me like
Same then.
a minute,
What?
and I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I need to do this real quick. And, yeah. This is the issue with having all of these setups is I need to undo them, like take headphones off and turn audio off, and then, yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I'm back.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know if this is also a DLC that you guys unlocked, but if I drink 2 glasses of water, or 3, I have to go to the bathroom like 2 hours after.
Really?
Yeah.
You wait. You remember drinking like 2 glasses of water 2 hours ago? Because I don't.
That's
I mean,
a
that's like
that's a different
much.
DLC. What I meant is I had like 1 before we started. I got another one, and that's enough for me to not be able to hold it the rest of the stream.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's interesting.
I mean, I pee a lot in general, but
Sure, but like not from 1 glass of water. I drink like 3 or 4 during mealtime, and that's like 3 hours or 4 hours later. If I don't
yeah,
drink anything else.
I've never made a correlation between the drinking and the peeing.
Like if I okay, so if I drink like 1 liter of water in 1 hour, it won't take much for me to go to the bathroom, I guess. But
1
Yeah, but
liter of
that's
water in
nothing.
1 hour.
yes,
I mean, if I can also drink a liter of water in 1 hour, but it's not gonna take like another hour until I need to go.
He needs to make a break before finishing the liter of water.
Probably, yeah. Depends. If I drink it quickly in an hour, I won't need to, but in less than an hour, I'll probably need to. It just goes right through you.
okay, fair enough. I think I have a fairly large bladder, so I don't pee a lot. That might also be it.
You could also just be dehydrated.
I drink 3 liters of water per day. Okay?
3?
I don't think I'm dehydrated. Yes, I take creatine, my man.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway, moving on. You were going to cast, and then 102 was this one, and 438 was 438. Wait, huh? 438.
but
Do you feel this is just so stupid?
Do you?
sorry, you're processing his
Yes.
side effect.
So remind me, what were you going to do as Sonic something at the creatures coming towards you?
Yes, I was gonna do sunburst.
Sound burst.
Sonic damage.
You have the spell,
damage.
so I can look at it just so I know what.
I posted it in the session channel.
You could have just posted on the
Oh, sorry.
stream chat.
Sorry.
Fine. Every creature in the area takes 1d8. Fortitude, be stunned. You realize this will also hit the librarians, right?
That's what I was asking. Since it has a range of close and a 10 feet radius from the area where I choose
Oh,
to
it has an area. Okay, yeah, you would cast it on an area. Never mind. Yep,
Okay,
it wouldn't
so
hit the librarians.
correct.
I thought it was AoE around you, but no. Okay.
Yes, no. It's close range. I can cast it somewhere and then burst.
Yep.
10 feet.
You cast that in front of you. So, first effect. Let me just double check that this is what I'm dealing with. You remember a few sessions ago, the librarian told you about someone? A certain person, when you all asked if you knew someone about translating languages?
Mr. Quest.
Yes.
I like the immediate Mr. Quest. Yes, Mr. Quest.
You cannot give us like a clearly video game main story NPC and not want us to remember the name.
Hold on. My LED lights just fell to the ground because I pulled a string. So one of one of your visions is as you're casting the spell, you hear from behind you. Greetings, adventurer. I hear I might be of use.
I don't want to wear Lanos, but I let out a very girly shriek.
Your other vision is from the sonic blast of the spell that you cast.
Yes.
Appears a green djinn as he walks to you and says, "Thank you for freeing me from my lamp. I shall grant you 3 wishes." Abaris, you feel a hand on your shoulder as a person is right behind you, talking about how he might be of use to you.
I think it goes something like this, but way louder. I don't want to make a lot of noise at this hour.
We couldn't hear anything. Your microphone cut off.
Okay, let me put it a bit closer to myself.
It's still cut off, but I think we could get the gist of it.
You get the gist of it, yes.
Kind of. We barely heard anything.
I want to kind of shriek.
Mm-hmm.
And wait, the shriek was a spell we casted, right? A sonic thing.
You can.
It's the verbal component of the spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what do they need to do for Sonic Blast? Fortitude save. What is the DC?
Where is that? Let me look at the page of the spell. I'm not seeing it here.
Also, you needed roll damage, right?
Yes, 1d8 per creature. How many creatures were affected? Sorry?
4. Just roll damage 4 times.
Yes. 4x1.
Just 48, I guess.
One of them was limping. The other one was further behind, so it didn't get hit. There's 5 of them. So, yeah.
That's what happens, I guess.
So the first one gets stunned, takes the most damage. The second one... what was the DC? Sorry?
I can't find it in the page.
If I had to guess, is 10 plus half your level plus your casting attribute modifier.
Fortitude partial saving throw.
DC is always that, I think.
Should be on your class description, most
So
likely.
spell level is 2 plus half your level plus
2.5.
plus your casting attribute, so charisma modifier.
Yes. Which is plus 6.
So 6 to 3, 9, 19? Is that it? Does that sound right, Durkin?
Sorry,
19 for him. He has
the DC?
6 plus half his level, right? Which is 2.5.
So that's 2, yes.
Which is 2 plus spell level is 2.
Yes.
So
Plus main spell modifier, which is charisma, plus
it's
6.
20.
16? Wait, what?
Depends if you want to run it up or not.
His charisma modifier is plus 6.
Yes,
Spell
and
is
it was
level
at
2.
10.
20.5, yes. If you want to run it down, 20.
10,
If you
10.
want to run it up, 20.
10 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have half a point somewhere floating around.
Okay.
I think it's rounded down.
All of them are stunned because you have the headband of something, right?
Yes.
That's why you have such a.
Alluring charisma.
That's why he has such a high charisma.
Yes. Plus the bonus from the Optimum Mama and stuff like that.
You cast your spell. You see all of them like clutch their heads. The librarians.
I
Go
have
ahead.
an update to that information. Just the difficulty class for a saving throw against an Oracle's spell is 10 plus spell level plus Oracle's charisma modifier. So no half level of the character in that.
It's just 18.
Just spell level.
So it's 18. It's
So
still high enough.
Yeah. Just to update
Okay.
that.
Okay. So all of them were running towards you. Here you see all of them clutch their heads as this shriek rings in their ears. One of them drops dead onto the floor.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. There's still one running up the stairs behind all of them. And Robert, you might be able to notice that there's still some stragglers downstairs that are not rushing up the stairs. if you would rather try to hunt them down instead of running up, that's also an option. However, it is pitch dark downstairs. There's just a faint illumination coming from up there.
I was going to ask, like, are the guys upstairs being taken? Are they controlled? That's my question.
They got stunned, but how long are they going to be controlled for? That's a different story. They were trying to get to a bars because that's the one thing that they could see.
One round, by the way, out of character.
Yeah. They're
Duration.
clutching their heads, and you can see that up on the balcony.
Okay.
You can either run up to try to help him, or you could try to catch stragglers in pitch darkness. It's going to be hard.
I mean, yeah, and likely the effect of the buff has passed by, right?
Your buff,
My,
yes.
Yes. So I'm going to stay with the light in the group. No.
You're going to go up the stairs?
I'm gonna, keep helping control things.
Okay. And
One
Derek,
asshole at a time.
No, wait, what has worn off?
he had
My buff.
the blind fighting thing.
Okay. That. Like I said,
You can see the creatures.
earlier.
Nice spell.
You cast bomb on
Try to regroup.
a group of them.
Yes.
They started running up the
And-
stairs.
On the way back to regroup with Tabarish, since he doesn't have invisibility. So, if
Mhm.
there is no creature directly in the way, that's the path to take. Is to
Okay. You, just like I told Roberts, there seems to be some stragglers still down, not coming up the stairs, and don't seem to have intentions
not-
of.
I
Yes.
see. But there are still several on the way to Tabarish. Yes.
Yes. And you can see them up on the balcony, clutching their heads as this
Yeah.
loud sound.
Shriek. Yeah.
Okay, just one of them is dead, so there's 3 remaining, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All of these are librarians as well.
We need to regroup before going for the others.
Okay. You're both gonna go up the stairs?
As for the Arcane, yes.
Abaris,
Yes.
they are about 40 feet away from you. Wait, what was the range of your spell? You prepared
There's 35 feet.
35 feet. Yeah, 35, 40 feet. It's fine. They are about 40 feet away from you. Stunned. It's your turn. They will reach you after this turn. If
Okay, let me
you
just do
don't
something.
stop them.
I'm just going to. Sorry, I was just
You
decreasing the amount of spells I still have left for each level. Okay, I'm going to cast more spells, I guess.
keep in mind you have 2 librarians holding on to you. You have a strange figure holding your shoulder saying he might be of help. And
I'm going to do a Sonic Burst again on their location. There's no one in range. It's safe, hopefully. And
Good.
let's see what's going on with the wild magic stuff.
considering what happened to Robert before when he was surrounded, you can imagine that your fate is not going to be much better if these creatures touch you.
Yes, that's why I'm going to do a Sunburst again. I'm gonna
Outburst. Okay.
roll. Same thing. Take 2. Much better.
Second, so we have 7, 4, 9.
Again.
7. Seven, 4, 9. Wait, didn't we have a 7, 4, 9 already? Yeah, we had a 749. It's the random invisible body part. And 169, nice. What is 169?
Any stereo?
Um, you know, there's some irony to the second one. So, your first vision is your left arm joins your torso in becoming invisible. Your second vision is when all of this is over and you finally start to read whatever book you were looking for originally. You realize that you can't read. There is some irony to this, because you're in the library, Abaris.
You know what, though? I have a spell for that.
You can't read. You don't know how to read. You forget how to read for...
If you say
wait.
more than one, I'm gonna go mad.
It is gonna necessarily be more than one day. What does it say exactly? 3d4. For a week.
For a week. Okay, now that's manageable. That's manageable.
Is it?
Is it though?
Just be glad.
How many sessions have you been on the same weekday?
On the same hour or like 2 hours?
Even that, yes.
Abaris? Okay, so Abaris is going to hibernate for a bit, you know.
Okay.
And not appear in any session until 6 days have passed.
A long rest.
Yes, I'm gonna take a long rest.
Aside from that, you have fortitude.
Okay, so one of them is
Two of them.
damaged.
Two of them are not stunned.
Not stunned, I think.
And they...
Two? Sorry?
Yeah, two of them.
Whenever Abaris casts this spell, please refer to the reference sound effect.
What sound effect?
I'm joking. I just sent something on the Discord channel.
Let's see.
Don't.
Okay.
Two of them reach you.
White. Two of them white too.
2 16s? 23, 16, 16, 9? There was one straggler behind that Durkin slowed, if you remember.
Okay.
He took a little bit longer to get to you, but now he was in range of the AoE.
Okay.
Yeah. There were 5, one of them was behind, you hit 4, yeah, there's still 4.
Okay, fair enough. And the damage you take?
You rolled it, it was 8, 6, 8, 3. All of them are a little bit more damage. Let me check, make sure each one's correct. Yeah, they're still standing. They are, both of them, running, dashing towards you.
I'm still standing.
Okay.
They reach you to both hit just a single attack. I mean...
Okay, I still have that... Do I have the shell? The protective shell? I don't remember.
What protective shell? You cast
The one from the
levitate on
random.
yourself. Random?
So, due to the results of a random effect from the wild magic, I had a lightning shell that protected me from one physical attack and redirected, or whenever I was attacked, it would damage the damage dealer or whatever, something like that.
I don't remember. Was this last session?
I think so. It was when I was casting random shit.
I do not remember this.
Random bullshit, go.
What did I describe it as? A shell?
It was like a protective or shell. I say shell because that's the most useful thing for me. And it would last for 1 hit. It was lightning something.
Lightning? No, we already had this where it struck the tallest person in your vicinity.
No. It was like I got the effect of a protective spell, basically.
I don't remember this. I usually have a good memory for these things.
Am I insane? Perhaps I am.
Maybe.
What exactly?
Okay, so
from last session there was a protective spell random, and I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure it was related to lightning.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, give it.
He had something on himself that was basically reflect damage, or kind of if he was struck, melee attack,
Yeah, exactly.
it would deal some electric damage to the attacker and reduce the amount of protection until the shield would go and deal 0 damage.
Let me see. Cast a spell. Control F melee.
It's here. You did. You even posted the link yourself. Defensive shock. I copy it again. I'll copy it again.
Oh, hold on. It wasn't. It was just
copied it again.
I think I remember. It wasn't so much that the effect was random, it was that the effect casts a random spell from the sorcerer list. And,
Yes.
and I had to roll a random spell on the sorcerer spell list. Yeah, it still lasts. Floods your body, shocking the next creature that touches you, striking your body. 1d6 per 2 caster levels, so that's 2d6. Each time it discharges, so the first one takes 2d6, the other one takes 1d6 of damage.
Are they dead?
Roll your things first. While I'll do...
Which things? Sorry.
Well, 1d6 and 2d6.
Quickly roll. So
actually, if they touch you, if they attack you, if their attack hits, 1d20.
Good question, actually. Yeah. You want my AC, right?
Plus 8. I want your that one fails. Yeah, I want your AC. What's your AC?
19. Oh no, this is 123. Yes, that one.
I was like, how does a 23 hit?
I was looking at the dice. Sorry.
Okay, the second one hits. So you do 2d8, 2d6 of damage back to it.
Roll 2d6.
Let me see. Does it do more damage than you? It probably does. No, it does the same damage back. So, they both try to swing at you as you're trying to protect yourself from the damage. Keeping in mind that some of your movement might be impeded by 5 sets of hands holding on to you, touching you. As both the librarians are holding on to you, and this strange figure is like tapping your shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, it does 5 damage. You do 5 damage back to it, which would be the second one. The second one took 8 plus... took 8 plus 1 damage. 9. 14. It's still up. Yeah, it is still up. Meanwhile, both the other two carefully walk up the stairs, trying to not to trip, or is Robert gonna rush past and try to roll acrobatics to run up the stairs in the darkness?
Sorry, what exactly happened? I was a bit off.
Upstairs, he cast the sound thing again on the creatures, trying to stun them. Two of them approached him, and one of them managed to hit. What I'm asking you is, you're gonna try to join them, go up the stairs? Are you gonna run in darkness, or are you gonna, you know, go carefully?
Yeah, I mean, he is in danger, so I am going...
sorry, just something. I am emitting light, though, right?
He is, but it's not enough to illuminate the stairs for them to go up. There can maybe... I don't think so, it's too far away. How much does light shine? Like 40?
Let me check. I have it here.
Light spell. 20-foot radius.
Okay.
And then low light for another 20. So for Derrican, it would be 80. Derrican can see like the light on the top of the stairs, Robert can't. From the bottom of the stairs looking up, Derrican can see a faint light on the top. Robert can't see anything.
Maybe, given that I know that he is in danger, I would rush toward it.
Roll in acrobatics. Keeping in mind that you're also gonna, like, maybe run into Derrican, because he's right in front of you. You know when you don't put your foot up high enough on the stairs and you trip? You don't fall, but you land on the stairs and you almost run on all fours up the stairs. In the rush that you are. Yeah, that would be kind of what Robert would be doing. You would take a few steps up, you trip, fall on all fours, and then okay, this might be better, and use your hands to try to figure out where your feet would be, and try to keep going up the stairs quickly. You and Durkin would both end up at the top of the stairs almost at the same time, as the creatures that were stunned are no longer stunned, getting ready to run back towards Abaris. And Abaris, there's two creatures in front of you. What are you going to do? The other ones are ready to dash towards you. Also, you didn't remove your 5 points of damage.
Oops, sorry. My bad. That's an excuse for me to cast a healing spell on me next. Okay, so the group is scattered.
Two of them are further back, 2 of them are right on top of you.
Doesn't matter. I want to cast spiritual weapon and attack the most damaged one next to me.
You realize that this will provoke an attack of opportunity, as the 2 creatures are right in front of you.
I don't have any other weapon ready, so it is what it is.
You also can't really move back because right behind you is
I know.
A helpful gentleman.
helpful gentleman saying he might be of use to you.
It is what it is.
He also hasn't reacted to the whole fight.
Once again. It is what it is. Let's do it.
Okay. So let me do it this way. These would be the 2 first attacks. You had 18 AC, right?
19.
19. One of them hits. Wait, I needed to roll twice. 19. The other two hit, so it's 3 damages. And I might accidentally kill you?
It is what it is.
Um,
My favorite word.
a whole sentence. My favorite word. So you take 10, 12, and 9. You take
Mine is
31 points of damage, right?
Yes. I'm exactly like 0, yes.
Yeah, man.
You cast Spiritual
Okay.
Weapon.
Okay, yeah, just one thing though. Wasn't the damage before reduced due to the defensive shock?
One of them is going to take damage back. It doesn't reduce damage, right?
I think not. It's just retribution.
It's just retribution damage. Yeah. So the first one is going to take 1d6 of damage. You can do 1d6 while I figure this shizzle out. Casting while you're at 0 is gonna
It's dangerous.
is dangerous. Yeah. You'll lock you, it will knock you unconscious and you'll start bleeding out. Are you sure you want to do this? when the DM says, "Are you sure you want to do something?" It's usually, go on.
Okay. Okay, I pass out, but the spell is still cast, right?
The spell still goes through. Does it need a concentration?
Okay, if I switch spells to cure moderate wounds, is that enough to keep me alive?
Hold on.
Is this like Doom and I overheal?
Let me first look at what the random shenanigans are gonna happen.
Okay.
139. This is unfortunate because the number right next to one of them is one of your damages is mystically healed.
Damn,
Big oof.
fudge the dice. Fudge the
Wait,
dice.
138. Didn't you roll a 138 earlier?
Oh,
No.
I don't know.
No.
I like how the GM thinks we remember our role. Like, what the fuck?
No, not the. I mean, it's the random rolls. I'm not going to keep track of them.
But doesn't remember the previous session. SMH, my head.
Wait, let me.
Like, there's too many of them.
139. So one of your visions is your spell going off normally, and the other one is. Haha. This has happened before. Remember that you cast a spell and then you saw someone being bombarded with arrows? Like probably last session, you cast something on someone and it just got bombarded with arrows. And it ended up just being one. No? Just me?
This description sounds familiar.
Yeah. That's the other one. You've seen this happen before. So, give me a second. This is a split second thing where you're having a little conversation.
Okay.
So, Abaris, you want to put your fate in the hands of chaos, and I'll assist
As
you.
I've always done.
Or do you want to play it safe?
You really want to know the answer? You know the answer.
I want to
Just
hear you
for a reason.
say it.
Roll the dice.
Okay, Boris, you're going to cast Spirit Weapon. You're not going to heal yourself.
Okay.
You are going to go down to -1, and you're going to start bleeding out. But your target is going to get hit by.
And
Roll.
don't forget that the weapon stays on the
Yep.
creature that I'm attacking until it dies.
I will say that depending on how much damage is going to be dealt, it's going.
Probably not.
It might actually die. Roll 1d. Oh, sorry, 5d4. No, this is. Oh yeah, you can roll your weapons damage. I'm assuming this would be towards the creatures right in front of you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does it not have to do an attack roll to hit the spirit weapon?
I'm trying to check. Range round. Saving throw, none. Spell resistance, yes. Right. I don't remember the last time we did this.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Only if the creature has a spell resistance.
Yeah. Okay. So, you summon. It was a sword, right? Your deity weapon. So you summon a sword to strike at your target. You strike the first target, the one that hit you first.
Wait. Sorry.
What?
It's related to my alignment. I didn't know that. So if you're lawful, it's a longsword. If you're good, it's a warhammer. If you're evil, it's a light flail. And if you're chaotic, it's a battle axe.
So it's.
Did you say a butthole axe?
No, you have hearing comprehension problems.
Hold on. It says the weapon takes the shape of your favored. A weapon favored by your deity, or a weapon of some spiritual significance or symbolism to you. And then it does say that the weapon you get is often a force replica of your deity's own personal weapons. A neutral cleric without a deity can create a spiritual weapon of any alignment. And then the associations are the ones that you said. So you've said before it's a sword, so.
Okay, let's continue using the sword.
It is a sword for the deity itself.
I was just not aware of this.
It is a sword. So you summon the sword to strike at your first target, the one that struck you first. The weapon strikes it. It rather dramatically falls off of the balcony as it dies. However, a volley of arrows shoot towards the other target right in front of you. It is turned into a pincushion, and it also drops dead. So all three of you drop onto the floor.
Okay. To that one close to death.
What? You're
dead.
Yeah, you're at -1.
Yeah, and one at doors at death's door.
Yep. As for the other two run up to you to start to swarm on you. And Derek and Robert, you have a chance to help him. There are two doppelgangers of the... Oops, I accidentally closed instead of switching tabs. Two doppelgangers of the librarian right on top of him, as the other two drop unconscious. Or dead, if you will.
Wait, so there's the librarian copies next to Avaris, plus the two creatures that just dropped, and the other two?
There are two right on top of Avaris. That's...
Alive?
Alive.
Attacking him?
Getting ready to pounce on him, yes. He is at -1. You didn't remove your minus.
The damage. Yeah, I can edit.
Minus 32.
Done.
I'll...
Done.
Yep.
And I can even... Can I do this? Yes,
You-
I can.
I'll let you two decide what... I think Robert's is pretty straightforward what he's going to do, but...
Going for a Varish, big bonk.
I'll let you go first. Let me
Almost there.
put you guys up there. Give me your attack roll. On one of them that is ready to pounce on Nabaris.
Whoa.
Okay.
Once there was a creature.
You are really like you have a newfound appreciation for Abaris, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't want to see any harm come to him. Like, you just ran up the stairs on mostly all fours just to make sure you don't trip again. Like, you grabbed your sledgehammer, you rushed towards this creature. You swing your hammer, pulling the creature off of Abaris. The creature flies off of the balcony, splattering onto the window, and then falling to the ground below. There's still another one on top of Abaris, but Durkin, you just saw a librarian get catapulted.
Wait,
Out of
so
nowhere.
The librarian or a doppelganger?
Well, do you know? It's probably a doppelganger, but
So, okay, but this was...
a doppelganger
Was it
of the
attacking
librarian.
Abaris?
It was attacking Abaris.
Okay.
Both of them
Is
seems...
that a librarian not attacking a body?
Not that you can see.
They're invisible.
Ah, right. Derp. Of course.
However, there is
Okay.
a man standing behind the bars, looking down at him,
The big smile.
just pretty confused.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous to throw a bomb in the middle of all that, especially since Abadi is already.
Keep in mind, there is light coming from Abaris' cloak, so you can clearly see.
Yes, I can see what I'm throwing though. Yeah. So how many creatures are on Abadi right now? Just one?
That you can see, it's just one and the man behind him. A strange man out of nowhere. He doesn't seem to be attacking him, he's just like looking down, perplexed as Abaris fell to the ground.
How fast could I draw a weapon that I'm not currently wielding?
That is an age-old question. That would be grabbing from your inventory, right?
Yes.
Retrieve a stored item. Retrieving a stored item.
It may be not completely stuck the way, but I'm talking about the crossbow.
Yeah, but this action applies to weapon-like objects carried in easy reach, such as wands. If your weapon or weapon-like object is stored in a pack or otherwise out of easy reach, treat it as retrieving a stored item. So it would be drawing or sheathing a weapon. It is a move action, unless you have base attack bonus +1 or higher, which you do. You may draw the weapon as a free action with a regular move. It is a free action.
Okay.
Oh, it's free.
Because you have
Okay.
Free
the
real
text.
estate.
base attack bonus +1. I'm assuming
Okay,
you
that's
wouldn't have the crossbow in your backpack. It would be within
No,
reach.
it's just not. Yeah, it's just not ready. Yeah.
Okay, then I guess I'll try that instead and try to shoot the crossbow.
Hoping you
So as
don't
to-
hit the invisible Robert. But
Yes, but I do have the requisite to avoid problems with shooting into melee.
as far as you know, you do know he just saw the librarian flying. Never mind. Go on. Roll your attack. You draw your crossbow. You load it and you shoot. I think that you can do that all in one round.
Oof.
I don't need to tell you, but you might have been hesitating because Robert was in front of you. Maybe. And be
the rest
extra
of the
extra
thing-
careful. Yeah.
But not wanting to hit other people, but also trying to get the shot fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just flies off into the library. Goes completely wide. Abaris, give me your death roll thing, whatever it was called. What is it called when you're dying roll?
42 check.
I do believe it is. The DC is... you lose 1 point of damage. I need to... Dying. A dying creature is unconscious, near death. Negative hit points, stabilize, blah, 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 no extra actions. On the character's next turn, after being reduced to negative hit points, all subsequent turns must make a DC 10 Constitution check to become stable. Takes a penalty equals to negative hit points. If it fails, you take a point of damage, but you succeed. So,
I think I succeed.
you succeed. You stabilize.
Yes.
You open your eyes. You saw that your patron was not lying to you, and he did assist, as there is a pincushion creature. However, you still have your weapon flying. It doesn't have a target anymore, so you might need to redirect it. And there's another librarian, confused, as it might still attack you, but it's currently trying to understand what happened to the other one.
Wait. Sorry.
You didn't...
maybe I spaced that. There's now 3 librarians?
There's 2 on the ground and there's 1 on top of you. You remember that you stunned 2 of them? One of them is on top of you. You don't know where the other one is.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I want...
Have no idea where the other one is.
Okay, I want to redirect the spell to the one on top of me. It's fight or flight reaction. It's whatever. I'm scared. I have to do something.
Is that a move? Concentration? What is it again?
I have to... Okay, sorry.
It's a move action.
Yes, it's move action, exactly.
Okay. You are... if you take any more actions, you will lose another point of damage, HP, and go unconscious. So... that is all you can muster without straining yourself.
Okay. I can also try and heal myself, I guess, but probably...
It will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, but I redirected the weapon. The weapon attacks.
Yes. And you can roll the attack.
Let's roll the attack first.
That is 13. This one was the last one. Let me check. The damages you did before. You did 4, 3, 7, 13. Okay. Abaris. In your desperation, you open your eyes. You see that there's two creatures fallen in front of you. There's still a weapon flying, and you use your remaining mental image to control it, striking the creature that is a little bit confused, perplexed. You don't know why it is, but you just take the opportunity. You damage it enough to where it also falls dead. And there doesn't seem to be any more things around you. You seem safe.
Okay.
You still have your move. You can try to heal yourself, I guess.
Yes, I'm going to try and
You're-
heal myself.
Standard, I mean, sorry.
No worries. Going
Mhm.
to heal myself. Roll the die, my man. I'm going to cast.
I know. I'm already way ahead of you. I just need to make a button for this at this point.
Okay. This one. This. That's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Wait, why can't I?
Gang average.
262. 262.
It is. Right in the middle.
But yeah.
I'm starting
Sorry.
to not like your laugh.
Sorry, this one is just not gonna happen. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh.
Your deity would not enjoy it at all.
What was it?
There's also a theme with you coughing, which I find amazing. So your first vision is of you sometime in the future. It's a little bit blurry. Casting your next spell. And nothing happens. You are unaffected by the random effects. As you hear... Wait, that's not fair. Show me another one. The other thing, which is what happens... some thick dust falls from above you, somewhere in the ceiling. There was some dust. There's a chance that you start sneezing uncontrollably.
Okay, so explain me the first option. Sorry, I didn't quite understand what was going on. Why wasn't it fair?
For a whole day, you would be unaffected by random effects. That's why it's not
fun,
fair.
Yes, it's not fun.
He didn't give you this so that you could, you know, just be immune to it. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Okay.
Let me give you the exact words. Caster is exempt from all random determinations for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
So, dust falls on you. You are not allergic, so you're fine. I'm rolling from the deity point of view, okay? So 1 is a bad result for him.
Okay. Fair enough.
You heal yourself. Did you... 12, yeah? Yeah, okay, you've already added. All good.
Let me just subtract the spell. Want to see me do it again? But no,
Yeah,
I'm
man,
going to
do it
just...
again.
I'm going to cast
Boris, are you okay? Are you okay? What happened to you? What happened to you?
I was attacked. Didn't you see? The creature attacking me?
Yeah, but what's wrong with your body? What's wrong with your body?
What are they pointing at?
You can't see. They're invisible.
Where are you pointing at? This is in character. Let's roleplay.
Your body, like are you okay? Are you okay? Like,
Oh yeah. It's just invisible. Don't worry. It's still there. You just can't see it. Like I can see you. It's okay. Don't worry.
You feel four sets of hand, 2 sets of hands, so 4 hands, like patting down your torso, just making sure you're there.
Okay.
As from the other side of where these doppelgangers were, you hear, "Huh, you seem to already be in the middle of a quest. Well, I'll leave you to it."
No. Please don't.
Sorry. I can't help myself. I need to give this guy a token. I don't have a token ready for him.
Okay, just one thing. I can't read for 6 days, right?
You can't.
Okay. I need this guy.
Remind me something. Have I used this token for anything before? Because I forget.
Ugh. I don't think so.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, we have a token for for this guy.
Okay. Good thing. No. Don't go away, please. We need your help.
We? It's just you here, my friend.
Okay, can I see...
Brave adventurer?
Okay, can I see Robert and Durkin?
They're invisible.
Crap.
Although they are seeing this unfold, so they can do something if they want to.
Okay, I explained the situation that where my friends are invisible. No, I'm not insane. There's also 2 librarians here that are invisible. These creatures attacked us. We're trying to solve the issue. Feel free to speak up whenever you want, Durkin or Robert. And
One
we need your
question.
help.
Are there still monsters around him?
Not around him, no. You knocked one of them out, down. One of them fell with his weapon. The other one got pincushioned. And yeah, that was...
So I would like to say Robert is no longer there. He went down the stairs to check for the other ones. Just so we are all on the same page.
You like brush into Durkin as he's preparing his crossbow again in case something happened, but yeah, you feel Robert brush past you, Durkin, and down the stairs. As you see Abaris and this gentleman talking. Now, my question is, do we want to end it here, or...
To be honest, I have a meeting tomorrow, really early.
Ah, okay. I was going to say that
Okay.
for me we could continue, but
It's not fine for me.
okay.
Actually, yeah, I would also prefer we finish soon because
Okay.
I have stuff to do.
So you can see the man clearly confused. He did hear some voices, but other than that, tell me, brave adventurer, what can I help you with? And we're going
Roll
to
the credits.
we're gonna end it there. How many?
How many did we kill? In that /R left.
You killed 5 right now. You killed +2. You killed another 2.
Wait, plus the ones that were hit between Abarish casting light and the cluster that we are fighting here.
Yeah, those were 2 because he killed 2 while he was blind. No, he killed 3 while he was blind fighted. You ran into 1, which was one of the ones that came upstairs.
Yes.
But he was also standing ready for triggering attacks of opportunity.
So he killed 3, he
Oh,
killed
as
5,
they-
you killed 10. 10 total.
10 total.
Robert killed 3 of them, and Boris killed 4. Sorry. Robert killed 5 of them downstairs, and then 1 upstairs, and Boris killed the other 4.
And how many did Erkin kill again? Sorry, I didn't pay any attention.
Exactly. He did damage 2 of them. He just didn't get the last. He got an assist for 4 of them. 5 of them. So.
It's just fun to mess with him.
I know. But I will point out that he did contribute in damage. And in slowing one of them, staggering it to not reach a Baris at the same time.
Of course.
Oh. Let me move you over there. Oh, this actually works.
What does?
The way that you move people... Like there's a ribbon at the top where it says where everyone is, and you can actually drag that onto the thing. I usually just grab the ribbon where it is on the map and pull it to the next one, but grabbing it from the top also works. Also, the music stopped because I did something.
Oh.
Sure. No music. We'll do it live. Fuck it. we go a cappella now. So yeah. You guys have anything you want to add before we finish off for today? No?
Keep hydrated, brothers.
There we go.
Hydro check. Keep hydrated. Yeah.
Hello, homies. Rise up.
All right. And with that, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Actually,
Good
me-
work.
let me check. 2 weeks
11.
is...
No, sorry, 10.
10.
10.
Yeah, I think it should be fine for me. So, we will see each other in 2 weeks. And hope you had fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thank you again for the raid, even though I don't think anyone's left. But if you are, then thanks for being here. And hope to see you next time.
Bye.
I'm always waiting for that one. Whoop, not the break after. There you go. And bye-bye. No, my hand. I need to put my hand forward or else it won't track.
Which hand?
This one?
Okay, not the right one then. Careful.
Okay.
I'm joking, but I don't know how serious it could be.
What? No, I mean... I didn't know what you were talking about. This is actually my right hand because this is mirrored.
Ah, so.
Yeah? There you go. So, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah.